Christine, I'm sure with the people who I spoke with earlier, they were all so concerned about the possibility of a potential school shooting. But fortunately, police said, like you said, they have arrested that minor who was responsible for making those threats against Sweet Home High School at his home earlier today.
I'm feeling kind of scared.
That's Austin Millard, an 8th grader that takes a few of his classes at Sweet Home High School. Wednesday, Sweet Home police began investigating a threat that was made toward the high school on Instagram.
And I heard about it in my first class of the day, and there were just a lot of kids that were shocked.
Sweet Home Police Department's chief says they were made aware of the post by a parent whose child told them they saw a threatening post on social media. That parent then reported it to authorities.
And in that, we noticed that there was a juvenile that had a gun, and then there was some reference made to the Sweet Home High School.
Police say the boy, who is not a student, a part of the Sweet Home School District, is holding a pistol in the photo.
I met with the Sweet Home School District last night, and as we were trying to determine a plan moving forward for school today, we were waiting to see if we could try to locate this juvenile, and we were never able to do that last night.
As a result, all 6 schools in the district were closed out of an abundance of caution.
You know, we don't take the decision to close school lightly. We just, yesterday was 9/11. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. And unfortunately, there is a lot of this going on.
Sweet Home's superintendent says safety is a priority, and now school and extracurriculars are canceled for Friday.
This is a repeat. It's really unfortunate. This does not represent Sweet Home.
This follows several other threats made to schools recently, including one Thursday where it was alleged a gun was brought to Scappoose High School, and another Wednesday in Washington at Fort Vancouver High School, with the latter case leading to a lockdown. No weapons were found in both instances. Plus, there's also been reports of threats this week within school districts all over the country. This all follows September 4th's Georgia high school shooting that left 4 dead.
These types of threats, whether they be vague threats or legitimate bigger threats, they really have an impact on our nation, on our communities. They have an emotional impact on parents and students.
Again, the district says school is still canceled going into Friday. Now, the minor is being held at the Lynn Benton Juvenile Detention Center. Back to you.